Everyone. So I want to show you a really cool website that I found. It's kind of floating all over the place on Twitter and TikTok these days. And it is called Wordwall. And basically, what it allows you to do, I'm going to kind of scroll down here, show you that you're able to kind of gamify your activities. So this is more than just digitizing them with a Google Slide or Cami or TeacherMade. This is actually making activities where kids are naturally dragging and dropping things and they have sounds and visuals and makes it really pretty. And I find like that's part of the thing that's kind of missing that a lot of teachers have told me that like they can digitize things, but it's not necessarily, it wasn't made to be digital. This is where you're actually creating things that are made to be digital. And you can see all these different activities right here. We have quiz and matchups and game shows and maze chases. And I haven't even been able to use all of these yet. Labeled diagrams, awesome. And the reason I actually like it is that it integrates really easily with Google Classroom. So always a plus from me. I also had somebody on Twitter tell me that it works really well with Nearpod. You can actually embed it right into a Nearpod. So that's really cool. So what I'm just going to show you is really quickly, I just signed up with Google to create my free account. I haven't even checked to see what the upgrade gets me. I'm sure more bells and whistles. But I'm just going to show you right now how I am going to use the teacher library where they already have teacher created activities and then push it out to a students through Google Classroom, what that would look like. So that's kind of my focus right now. So I'm already signed in and I can create an activity, but I'm going to go ahead and go to the community. And I am going to go look for an activity. And you can see up here, like close activities for vocabulary, which, just a simple little thing becomes a little bit more fun for the kids. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to go, this is my fallback, Constitutional Convention, tell American history teacher. There we go. And these are all activities that people have made. Now, like a lot of websites, which is awesome, I have the ability to take these and then edit them. Meaning meaning like, oh, I only like 65% of this. Well, great. That means that's 65% you don't have to do. I'm going to go here. I've already looked at this one. And so what the kids would be asked to do. So they go ahead and they do start. See, a little bit more exciting. And what they're going to do is they're going to actually drag this. So I'm looking for the answer. Bicameral, having two houses or chambers. And so they're able to drag it down and then submit their answers. They can also go big screen. So, and then here, I'm just looking at it from this point of view. I can edit content. I can like it for later. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go through. This actually looks pretty good to me. I'm good to go. It's a nice vocabulary practice. Awesome. So I'm going to go through and I am going to share. And I am going to set assignment. And then let me go back here for just so you can see. If you want others to just play the game and nothing more, the outcome can be tracked in my results. Okay, so I'm going to set assignment, and then I'm going to change the title because I used it from somebody else. So I can make it whatever I need it to. The type of registration. So when the students ask to play this game, they can either be anonymous or they can just give a name. It's not going to like link it up to Google or anything. They're just giving a name. So here I would just suggest first names. Even when I've tried to really work on student data privacy, I've had like a shared Google Doc with my class where I have their first names and then they show me their screen name that they're going to use on different activities where they don't want to give over their data. So you're going to leave it on enter name. You can do your deadline. And then at the end of the game, we can show answers. We can do a leaderboard. They love that. Little bit of competition, the ability to start again. So you can tailor that. So I'm going to go ahead and start. And then here we go. This is the beautiful. I can just send this link out. So if you're using something like Canvas or some other LMS, you can send it out that way. If you're using Seesaw, you can put the link on Seesaw. I'm going to go right here in Google Classroom, my favorite. So I'm signed in on my browser. So it knew me right away, popped it up, and it wants to know which class I want to send it to. This is my practice one. And then what do I want to make it? Do I want to make it an announcement, material, or assignment? Now, here's the deal. You're not going to get their grade. You're just going to see that they actually played it. So this is good for like review and things like that. So if you create an assignment, it's going to want you to put in a grade in afterwards. And maybe you're just going to give everybody 10 points for just doing it. So you create an assignment. If you just wanted it to be an activity to practice vocabulary, you can create material. I'm going to go ahead and create an assignment because I would probably sit there and say, if I see your name on there, I'm going to give you 10 points for just practicing. So here it is over here. I'm going to change this over to 10. You can send it to specific students, as you know, and then I'm going to go ahead and assign. And then check it. I'm going to show you what it looks like from the student point of view. So this is my test class. Okay, this is a student. And so here it is. It's an assignment, Constitutional Convention vocab. And they're going to go click. And so enter your name. So like I said, it could be a first name or it could be a screen name that they've already said to you that they're going to use. Okay. And they can click to remember me so it knows, especially if they're on a Chromebook, it'll always know that they're them and they'll put in that name they put. Again, it's not linking to their Google though. Like it doesn't have any of that data. And start. Okay, so I am going to I'm going to just quickly do this so I can show you what it looks like at the end. I am not looking at these at all. I am hoping, I got that one right. I am hoping to get a horrible grade. Just popping it through. Okay, and now I am going to submit answers. Boo, boo. So remember, I could have turned that off. I did. I got one right. That is awesome. Okay. So they can see the leaderboard. They can show their answers again. So they show the answers. You might want to turn that off. Or if it's a studying purpose, you might want to turn it on and they can start again. So they've played this. This is awesome. Whatever, I'm going to showing you, but I want to show you now. I'm going to come back here and it says an entry has been added to my results. So when I come into my results, and here it is, Constitutional Convention vocabulary. Right, this is it right here. I am able actually to see some pretty cool data. I am actually able to see which questions so far. So we've only had one student take this, but if we had 30 students, we had 150 students, you'd be able to see where they were having their difficulty. Correct, incorrect on the questions, the score distribution. Now here's my leaderboard, how long it took them. I'm able to see by question who's having difficulty and results by student. So I am actually see. I actually thought I couldn't. I could actually see. So you could give a score on this if you wanted to, or you could just use this as a study sort of session. So I thought this was awesome because I thought it was a quick way to get things into Google Classroom a little bit more interesting than just filling in a worksheet that they're going to send back to you. They get some immediate feedback. You can add in the answers. You can leave it off. There's a lot of stuff that you can do to tailor it. And then I haven't even showed you how to create your own activity. So this is a great one. So it's called Wordwall. Go ahead and check it out. Bye.